Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust, and we're talking about the Rust beta release date, speculation, and the correlation potentially between the vehicles that are coming out here soon, about mid-May, a little bit late May. So I just want to go ahead and put it out there right now, because I know someone's going to be like, Step 1 in the comments. So we're talking about the Rust beta. We do have a couple videos out there already talking about the Rust beta and speculation as to when that release date is. I just kind of want to, like, after seeing the cars come out and the projected time frame for that, I just want to put some speculation out that there could be potentially another date that could be out there, and maybe this changes the original estimation. I don't know. I kind of want to put it out there and let you guys think about it and say, I mean, we'll see how the vehicle beta plays out. I should say that the vehicle beta and the console beta, Rust beta for PlayStation 4 and Xbox are different. The rollout's going to be on PC first. I'm sure you guys have heard this. Just so you know, it's either way, get excited for the vehicles coming to Rust, because I know they're on PC first, but they will be coming for us in the full release, maybe even the beta, and that's the point. That's what we're bringing up here. So if the potential rollout for this, and again, let me just put out there, let me just make sure I'm saying this. The speculation, this is 100% of this is speculation. These are just my thoughts as I'm putting things together. Now, with the vehicle beta, let me just frame up how this is supposed to work. So right now it's May, and they're going to do a vehicle beta on PC first. Then they said they're going to roll it out to staging branch on June, and then potentially to the live branch, which is the one everybody plays on, which is going to be in July. So if that's the case, right, the question, the biggest thing in my mind is, and hopefully this all makes sense, I'm sorry if it's a little jumbled, but I thought this was at least worth putting out there. So if they plan on rolling this out in July, does that mean, are these coming out in the beta? And if that's the case, I think you can really start to piece it together like, hey, maybe, just maybe, that could give us an idea of where the date is. I don't know. I'm just saying. Just think about it in those terms, right? So let's go ahead and look at our box map here of the months, right? So right now we've got. I didn't put up quarter one because that's long gone now. So we have quarter two, which is April, May, and June. So we're still in quarter two. Quarter three being July, August, September, and then October, November, and December. So if we're looking at July potentially, that could be, let's see, first of third quarter. Sorry if this is a little fast. Let me see if I can slow down the DPI there. Okay, so the reason why we're saying this is, if this matches up with these vehicle betas and it being stable, which is awesome. Either way, it's going to be in the full release for us on console, so just don't worry about that. Just enjoy whatever it is that's coming through the pipeline. But if that's the case, like we initially thought maybe June, July, so what is this supposed to be? June right here. June is the see-through crate, and then the electrical crate, the caution crate, would be July. So I don't know, maybe. So here's another thought too, right? And again, this is speculation. I know someone's gonna be like, "That's not the real release date." I'd be like, "I know. We're just throwing our thoughts out there because there is no release date yet. We're just trying to give you guys our best guess on the window as far as like when it could happen based off of game development and just some of the movement on the commit list." Okay. So, okay, if that's the case and it settles in July, there'll still have to be some settle-in time on the actual game itself, right? Like because Double 11's doing the port, Face Punch makes the game. So would that put it in August or September? Right? So maybe mid quarter three or late quarter three, right? Is this July, August, September? Did I get that right? July, August, September. Yes. I had to look. I have a calendar up. Don't judge me. So, like, is that the case? So if it hits July and it's stable, does that mean we could potentially get it in these blocks? Let me just go ahead and rewind it. I know I've reiterated this before, but let me just say, I really do think the beta is going to happen sometime in quarter three. It just makes sense. I know some other people were saying, they're like, oh, on like Walmart.com or something, it's showing up as like December 31st for the actual release date. We're talking about the beta here, by the way. But people are talking about the game release date being on the 31st. Like, oh, it's going to be at the end of the year. Let me just tell you, that's a placeholder because that's the last possible day in 2020. They just know it's coming in 2020. So until they get the date, the retailers always set it like that. So don't freak out. So we're talking about the beta. So just know, if the beta gets released in Q4, right? Was this October, November, December? The beta happens before that, right? And it's usually a few months before the actual release, because they have to collect the data, they have to run the beta, they have to collect the data, and then they have to make adjustments to the servers. So the release is obviously going to be in Q4. I guess there's a slight chance it could be late Q3 for the game release, but I really think the release is now edging towards Q4 for the actual release date for the game itself for Rust. But that leaves a lot of Q3, and we're still in Q2, man. We're still in May, baby. So like a lot could still happen. So here's the other thought. Okay, so if it is in, right, the beta, that means it has to happen like July, September, July, August, latest September, right? Or which is another likelihood, is that they're going to slip it in as they, after the beta, right? And just kind of test things that way, because maybe they have everything they need in game right now to test all of that kind of load on a server, because that's what the beta is all about. They're checking stability and everything else. So maybe they've got other things in the game that could represent all those vehicles. And so in that case, the beta would go forward, which means it could still be in June, July, right? So like, I'm just kind of putting it out there saying, like, with this, now that we know some of the pathway for these vehicles as far as its rollout, we're getting a better picture of maybe when that beta is going to coincide. I think, like, the more I think about this, the more I'm thinking it's going to coincide with the vehicles, because it just, I don't know, it makes sense that they would test it like that, like with everything in the game, but I could be totally wrong. Like I said, I'm guessing here. I'm speculating based off of the best case, like all of the information that we have. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, it's, I don't know, it could go either way. What do you guys think? Throw them down in the comments down below. Be like, hey, I think it's going to be, around the cars. I think it's going to be not around the cars, but I don't know. Like, it could still honestly be, earlier. Like what we originally estimated, which was what, June, July? And who knows? Maybe this rolls out faster. We don't know. We just know that these cars are coming mid-May to late May on the PC, and we're going to be testing them out. I should also say, while you guys are watching this, be on the lookout. I think it's May 18th. I'm sure you guys have seen this, but if you haven't, we'll be streaming this live from the PC, because that's the only place we can see it. And we'll be trying out the modular vehicles. Now, this is a test vehicle. We don't have the modular vehicles yet, or else I'd be putting it up here. This is my super sad representation of a car lift. But yeah, I think we'll have a better picture as far as like what's what. So I don't know. I hope that made sense, right? Like, I don't know. I really do think now that, like, we're really settling into this, that the cars could really push this to like July, August, latest September for the beta. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Just putting it out there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, we'll be live streaming this over on the tubes of you, both RazorTube and myself. Hopefully BioLazer will be joining us. I know he's getting all of this stuff all situated. So yeah, drop a like if you found it useful, helpful, informational, and please let us know what you guys are thinking down in the comments down below, because I don't know, a lot of people have some fantastic ideas on, speculation and everything else. So we're always interested to see what you guys are talking about. And don't forget, I do have a Discord. We do have Rust Council Chatter over there. If you find any goodies, you can always DM me there. We're always watching the commit list very closely. We're also watching Gary closely to see if he gives us any little clues. And hopefully, deep down, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope we get this like tomorrow. You know what I mean? But like, there's no evidence to support that yet. But you know what I mean. We're just so excited for this. So yes, let's see. I do post a lot of Rust. Well, I should say open world survival, but Rust things. Things like DayZ. We'll be doing some Starbase and stuff, but we will be playing this heavily on console when it does hit. So if you are interested, be sure to turn on those notifications. We will be maining this on console when it does get full release, and we will be playing the beta for as long as humanly possible, as long as it's out. I hope it's out for like 2 weeks to a month, but we don't know yet. But either way, we're going to be playing it heavily, and we will be maining on console, and I cannot wait to play it. I can't wait to see what the crossplay is like between the console to console. I can't wait to see what the performance is like for the Pro and the Xbox One X. It's going to be great, and this game is so much fun. I can't wait for you guys to experience it. I can't wait to just get my dirty little mittens on it on console and finally play with no hackers. I said it. I freaking said it. But yeah, let's see. I do post daily content, and I should also point out that if you are super excited about Rust coming out and you're trying to get up to speed, I do have a great playlist here that shows all kinds of things, even for PC players, like cloth into gear, fish clearing an APC, like really good stuff. The Rust guide, or Rust rating guide, excuse me. I think that's exceptional because of, I don't know, like it leaves it open for you to develop your own meta for it, and it gives you like some basis for you guys to start rating right away. Because I think building and even like working up to things, it's always framed up around rating or protecting yourself against rating. So I think it's quite useful. So if you're just trying to get up to speed before this thing comes out, or you're super excited and you need to learn some more stuff, that's a good place to start. It should be the Rust videos playlist. I'll try to link those in the cards too as we start to roll through this video. It should have already been playing. So yeah, I'll stop babbling here. Hopefully we see you guys in the car beta. That's going to be happening on, what is it, May 18th? Jeez, I keep forgetting. So yeah, hopefully we see you in that live stream. And ask those questions, man. We want to see what's what. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video / live stream. Love you. Bye! I'm going to hit the switches.